Hello friends, welcome to IGCSE Physics. This is Afsal. Today we are going to discuss one of the most fundamental conceptual topic in IGCSE Physics. The topic is distance, time and speed. Usually the subject starts with the chapter measurements. To be honest, this is a very simple chapter and you already know that. So I'm skipping chapter 1, straight away jumping into chapter 2. Because I strongly believe the real conceptual physics starts right from here. And after some time, you will notice that my style of teaching is a bit different from others. Usually in your schools or in tuition centers, teachers start with heavy theoretical explanations, definitions, statements, theorems and equations. But I won't do that. Instead of that, I will take a simple numerical problem from that topic and I will use that problem to teach the entire concept behind it. We can call this approach as concepts through problems. So shall we start it? Let's dive into the problem. See, this is our first problem. A cyclist completed a 1500 meter stage of a race in 37.5 seconds. Then what was her average speed? Here in this question they have given two data. The first set of data is the distance covered by the cyclist, that is 1500 meters, and the time taken to cover the distance, that is 37.5 seconds. But I am not going to bore you by explaining these two terms, distance and time, because you were using these terms since childhood. You are already familiar with these two terms. Our main objective and goal is to learn the real concept behind the term speed. This is our main goal. Okay. See, before solving this problem, I have a small request. Please don't worry about your exam boards, whether you are studying in EdXL, Cambridge or any other exam boards. It doesn't matter here, because the physics is physics. The concept of the term speed remains same everywhere, irrespective of the exam boards. So please forget about your exam boards and focus on the concept. Okay. So now to understand the concept behind the term speed, let's start with a thought of experiment. See this. Imagine you are cycling along a track. Crucially, you are maintaining a constant speed. You are not speeding up, not slowing down. After some time, you want to measure how far I go. That is simply you want to measure how much distance I covered with respect to distance, or with respect to time. So when you closely observed your cycling, you got some results. These are the results. See, in 1 second, you have covered 10 meters of distance. And in 2 seconds, you have covered around 20 meters of distance. And in 3 seconds, you have covered 30 meters of distance. And in 4 seconds, you have covered 40 meters of distance. See, now imagine, if I ask you to find out how far you can travel in 20 minutes, or in 20 seconds, or in 50 seconds, or in 100 seconds. How will you calculate it? It wouldn't be easy if you are going to calculate it by second up to the 100 second. It would be a tedious task. So we must have a shortcut to find that. Now we are going to find that shortcut. Please listen the set of data I have written on the board, because the shortcut is right in the data. Here we are having two sets of data. The first set of data is time taken. Second set of data is the distance covered. See this. When you closely observe the set of distance data, the difference between two adjacent distances is always 10 meter. That is 20 minus 10 is 10 meter, right? 30 minus 20 is always 10 meter and 40 minus 10 is also 10 meter. Similarly, the difference between two adjacent time is also 1 second. 2 minus 1 is 1 second, 3 minus 2 is 1 second, 4 minus 3 is also 1 second. What does it mean? It means in every single second you are covering 10 meters of distance. This is what we call speed in physics. Simply, it means the speed of the cyclist is 10 meters per second. Please listen here carefully. The speed of the cyclist is equal to 10 meters per second. That is, in every single second, the cyclist is covering 10 meters of distance. This is the shortcut we are searching for. Now we can easily calculate how far I go in 20 seconds or in 50 or in 100 seconds. We can easily find out how. See, the distance we covered in single second is 10 meters. That is the speed of the cyclist. If you simply multiply the speed of the cyclist into the time, that is 10 is the speed of the cyclist, and we need to calculate the distance covered in 20 seconds. See, simply multiply it by 20, we will get 10 into 20, 200 meters is the distance covered by the cyclist in 20 seconds. If you wanted to calculate the distance covered in 50 seconds, just multiply it by the shortcut, that is our speed of the cyclist. That is 10 into 550, we will get 500 meter. Likewise, if you wanted to calculate the distance covered in 100 seconds, just multiply it by the shortcut, that is speed of the cycle. That is 10 into 100, 1000 meter. Likewise, we can easily calculate it. The shortcut predicts the future. See, if the speed of the cyclist is 10 meters per second, if I wanted to calculate how much distance I can travel in 100 seconds or in 200 seconds, just put the time here, we can easily calculate it, right? So now we understood what is the concept behind the term speed. See, if you're still not able to understand the math here, the math is as simple as that of buying a chocolate from a shop. See, if the shopkeeper charges 1 dirham for a single chocolate, then what will be the cost of 10 chocolate? See how we will calculate it? It is simply, we will multiply the number of chocolates into the cost of 1 chocolate, like this. See, if the cost of 1 chocolate is equal to 1 dirham, we will multiply it into number of chocolates. That is, we need to know the cost of 10 number of chocolates. Simply multiply it by 10, we will get the answer as 10 dirham. Similarly, we have calculated the total distance by multiplying by the time taken into the speed of the cycle. The speed of the cycle is equivalent to the cost of a single chocolate, and the number of chocolates is equal to the time taken by the cyclist. This is it. Simple. Now we have understood the concept behind the speed. See, now we are going to our next step. Here the speed of the cyclist is 10 meters per second. Please focus on the unit. That is, from here we have already learned the unit of the speed is simply meter per second. That is, in 1 second how much distance we have covered. That is the unit of the speed. Now we are going to understand furthermore by using this unit. We are using the unit meter to represent distance, right? We can use differently. We are using the unit meter to represent what? Distance, right? And we are also using the unit second to represent time. Now we got the definition, or we got the equation of speed also. Here the speed is equal to, speed of the cycle is equal to simply 10 meters per second. Meter represents distance, second represents time. So the equation of the speed is equal to simply distance over time. From here we got the definition of the speed, that is distance by time. Now we have all the tools related to speed in our hand to solve any problem related to distance, time and speed. Now we can go back to our problem. See, this is the problem. We got distance and time in our given data. We need to find out the speed of the cyclist. Now just now we have learned the equation of speed is equal to simply distance by time. Right? Distance by time. What is the distance? That is 1500 meter divided by time is equal to 37.5 seconds. Right? Then after that, when you do the math, you will get the answer as 40. Right? What is this 40? Is this 40 is mango or 40 tomato, or what is this 40 represents? If you are not able to memorize or remember the unit of the term 40 when you just simply look at your equations. What you have did? 1500 meter divided by 37.5 second. The unit is right here, meter per second. So you don't need to memorize the unit of the term. You just look, unit of the term speed. You just look at the equations what you have done. From there we can easily get the unit of speed, that is 40 meter per second, which means the average speed of the cyclist was 40 meter per second. Now you might be thinking, sir, why did we spend around 10 to 15 minutes on such a simple problem? Please listen carefully. My goal is not to help you to solve this problem. My goal is to make sure you truly understand the concept behind the term speed. See, when you understand the concept, the real concept, why speed is distance over time. See, remember my wordings. Why speed is distance over time. Everyone can memorize, everyone can by heart, speed is equal to distance over time. But the time, this much time I taken for to understand why the term speed is distance over time. For that purpose, I have taken this much time from you. Now, if you understand this concept, you can tackle any question related to this topic, no matter how difficult the exam board makes the question. This is our negentropy way of solving. Now, if you liked our approach, concepts through problems, please do subscribe to our channel and please do share with your friends. I will see you in the next class. Thank you.